Like that. Afternoon all. Thought I'd do a quick catch up and show you where I'm up to with these Portlight box frames. They're all pretty much ready to go in the boat now. Something I was also going to show you is a little bit of a sideline that I do. I have been doing for many years, and so I do a bit of kind of artistic ironwork. Many years ago I actually had a small art and craft market stall they used to do on a Sunday afternoon, and I made candelabras and I made pot hangers, spice racks, and I made it all from this fancy scroll work type metal, and I make it all by hand. And I just thought that my wife Kathy, wanted another spice rack, a bigger and a new style spice rack, but of the same sort of design. And I thought, you know, whilst I'm up at the workshop doing other stuff, every now and then you just need to get a break off of the boat. So I thought I might do a bit of this as a sideline and maybe start the markets up every once in a while, or maybe even get Kathy to go and do the markets on a Sunday. But I thought I'd just give you an example of what I do. So there are some of the designs of my ironwork. These are obviously, when you look at them, they're just simple little candle holders, like a desktop, tabletop candle holders. I do these ones as a single, and I do like a triple version of that, like a double scroll with 3 candle trays. These little trays you see on top, 3 of those in a row, slightly smaller ones. But as I said, I do spice racks. You can put your spice jars in the kitchen, and pot hangers. And one of the things that I really get a kick out of is making these discs. You have to really make a dish shape out of it like that. You can probably just see that dish shape there. And so what I've done is made up a bit of a jig to be able to press those in a hydraulic press to give them a bit of a shape and a nice round spot where a candle would stand in the middle. And to do that, it was quite a simple venture. What I did was, I've got this, I'll come back a little bit, I've got this little hydraulic jig here. There's actually a pipe bender, but it doubles up quite nicely for pressing those plates into a cup, into dishing them. So what I did to make that happen is I made a little circular jig, a bottom plate like this, and as you can see there's a spike or a little shaft in the centre there, and that's positioned right in the middle of that circle. And to do them, all I do is simply cut the plates out flat, find the centre and drill a hole, and then I can pop that disc. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. When the disc is flat, I just pop it in there, and what that does is keep it in the centre. So it's a nice central. When I put the press in there, it's nice and central. And then I made what I would term as a plug. So yeah, there's the plug, and it's just a couple of flat bits of steel welded to a plate. Again, I found the centre and drilled a hole right through. And the way it works is you put the flat disc on that former, on that jig, find the centre of that post and put the plug over the top. And I use these 4 scored lines just to get it roughly lined up with the 4 axis, if you like. And then this whole thing just slides under there, like so. And, slides under there like so. You can see the layout of that under there. And all I need to do is pump up the hydraulic jack, and that pushes the slug down into the disc and creates that depression in the centre and makes a cup out of it. And then once it comes out of the jig, it comes out of the jig, just pull that off, pull the disc off, and you've got that nice shape to it. Interestingly enough, I make all these scrolls by hand as well, and to do that it's pretty simple. I again made up a little jig like that clamp. I've just got a bar underneath that I welded to it. That's going to clamp it in the vise. And what I do is get a straight bit of bar, and I put a slight hook on the end of it so I can fit it inside this curvature here, and then I just bend it all the way around. I've got a video clip of that somewhere, so I'll add that in next and you'll be able to see how it works. That forms these scroll shapes. So to make these scrolls, I start off with this little jig for just bending the hook on the end of it. So I need to bend this hook here so that I can get it inside the jig. And I've tried to get that pretty much the same as all the existing ones. Put the scroll jig in the vise, and I can just pop that in there, and that allows me to run that round. And then I just take 3 of them and I weld them. I scribe a circle around the disc and I weld them evenly around in 3 spots, and then weld the middle together like that, and that creates the 3 legs of the candle holder. And they look really nice, you know, and they sell quite cheaply. Potentially it will help me make a bit more money because I don't make any money out of my YouTube channel, unfortunately. But any little bit helps. So anyway, that's some of the other things I get up to. So I thought you might be interested in that. Let's carry on.